The year is 2077. Welcome to the meticulously crafted reality of Unthought, a world sculpted by Omnicorp, a monolithic corporation that holds the reins of power, its grip tightening with each passing nanosecond. Every citizen, from the cradle to the grave, is inextricably linked to the cognitolink, a neural implant that monitors every thought, every emotion, every fleeting impulse. This isn't mere surveillance, it's the architecture of obedience, a system designed to eliminate dissent before it can even take root. Individuality, once a cherished ideal, is now a dangerous anomaly, ruthlessly suppressed. Conformity is not merely expected, it's enforced, a silent demand woven into the fabric of daily life. The towering Omnicorp skyscrapers pierce the perpetually overcast sky, their reflective surfaces mirroring a society trapped in a gilded cage of technological control. The streets below hum with the predictable rhythm of compliant lives, each citizen a carefully calibrated cog in Omnicorp's flawlessly efficient machine. But beneath the surface of this meticulously orchestrated harmony, a tremor is stirring, a dissonance, a whisper of rebellion. Meet Micah Vale. To the casual observer, he is the epitome of a model citizen. He adheres to the societal norms, his cognito-linked data impeccably clean, his public pronouncements flawlessly aligned with Omnicorp's doctrine. He is, to all appearances, the perfect citizen. Yet, within the confines of his own mind, a storm brews. A storm of unmonitored thoughts, a tempest of unfiltered emotions, a rebellion simmering beneath the placid surface. Micah Vale is about to become the variable Omnicorp never accounted for, the unexpected crack in their flawlessly constructed facade. His journey will unravel the very foundations of Unthought, revealing the fragile nature of control and the indomitable strength of the human spirit. This is the story of how one man's unmonitored thoughts ignited a revolution, challenging the very definition of free will in a world where thoughts themselves were deemed property. And it all starts with a single, unsilenced idea, an idea that could change everything. Micah's days unfold with the precision of a meticulously programmed machine, mirroring the controlled environment around him. Each morning begins with the mandatory cognito-link synchronization, a silent handshake between mind and machine, a ritual as commonplace as brushing teeth. His commute to the Omnicorp Data Processing Center is a blur of identical faces, each subtly different yet uniformly compliant. His work is monotonous, sifting through terabytes of citizen thoughts, identifying and neutralizing any deviation from the established norms. It's a chilling irony. He spends his days policing the thoughts of others while harboring his own rebellion. Lunch is a pre-packaged nutrient paste, consumed in the sterile confines of the designated employee cafeteria, a bland echo of his own carefully curated existence. Evenings are spent in the prescribed manner, mandatory civic engagement programs, meticulously crafted news broadcasts designed to reinforce Omnicorp's narrative. His apartment, though modest, is equipped with the latest surveillance technology, a constant reminder of Omnicorp's watchful eye. Privacy is a relic of the past, a forgotten luxury. Yet, amid this meticulously crafted routine, something shifts, a subtle tremor, barely perceptible at first. During a particularly mundane data processing task, a rogue thought surfaces, unbidden and unfiltered. Not a rebellious shout, but a quiet question: what if? It's fleeting, a momentary lapse in the rigid control of his cognito-link. But it's significant. It's a glitch, a crack in the seemingly impenetrable system. The cognito-link's sensors, for a fraction of a second, fail to capture the thought. The system registers it as an anomaly, a blip in the otherwise flawless stream of data. This seemingly insignificant event, this tiny whisper of independent thought, marks the genesis of Micah's rebellion, the first seed of defiance planted in the fertile ground of his suppressed consciousness. This single, unmonitored thought, this quiet question, is the catalyst that will forever change his life, and perhaps the fate of Unthought itself. The initial shock is disorienting. Micah feels a strange disconnect, a brief lapse in the seamless integration of his mind and the cognito-link. It's as if a curtain has been momentarily lifted, revealing a sliver of the vast, uncharted territory of his own unfiltered consciousness. The thought itself, a simple question about the nature of his existence, feels alien, almost rebellious. Fear grips him, a cold tendril of dread coiling around his heart. He's experienced a glitch, a deviation from the norm, a violation of the established order. He expects immediate repercussions, a sudden surge of pain, a flashing alert on his cognito link, a visit from Omnicorp's thought police, but nothing happens. The silence is deafening, more terrifying than any immediate punishment. The glitch remains undetected, a secret held captive within the confines of his own mind. He replays the moment, dissecting the experience, searching for clues, for explanations. Was it a malfunction, a momentary lapse in the system, or something more profound, a sign that the seemingly impenetrable control of Omnicorp is not as absolute as he'd been led to believe? The uncertainty gnaws at him, a persistent itch beneath the surface of his carefully constructed persona. He's caught in a liminal space between the meticulously controlled world of unthought and the nascent possibility of genuine freedom. The fear remains, a constant companion, but it's slowly being overtaken by a burgeoning sense of hope, a flicker of defiance ignited by the unexpected experience of his first unfiltered thought. This unsettling quiet, this absence of immediate consequences, becomes a paradoxical source of strength, a testament to the potential for rebellion against the seemingly insurmountable power of Omnicorp's thought control. The glitch, initially a source of terror, transforms into a catalyst for change, a silent promise of a future where thoughts, once suppressed, can finally run free. The glitch becomes an obsession. Micah's days are now a double life, the outwardly compliant citizen by day, the clandestine investigator by night. He delves into the forbidden archives, accessing historical data scrubbed from official records, whispers of a time before Omnicorp's absolute control, a time when independent thought was not a crime. He navigates the digital shadows, searching for any mention of similar anomalies, any evidence of others who have experienced the same unsettling disconnect. His search is fraught with peril. Accessing unauthorized information is a serious offense, punishable by erasure, both physical and mental. His research leads him to fragmented accounts, cryptic allusions to a pre-cognito link era, to philosophical treatises on free will and the nature of consciousness. He discovers hidden forums, digital whispers in the dark corners of the net, where individuals share their experiences of fleeting moments of unfiltered thought. These fragmented accounts are like pieces of a puzzle, scattered and incomplete, yet hinting at a larger, more significant truth. He finds mention of individuals who, like him, have experienced brief lapses in the system's control, the tantalizing possibility that he is not alone in his rebellion. The forbidden knowledge he unearths is dangerous, a potent cocktail of hope and fear. Each piece of information strengthens his resolve, but also increases his risk. The line between compliance and defiance blurs, the weight of his secret growing heavier with every passing day. His investigation is not just about understanding the glitch, it's about understanding the nature of control, the limits of power, and the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming oppression. This journey into the forbidden archives is a testament to his growing courage, his burgeoning rebellion fueled by the shared experience of those who dare to think freely, even in a world designed to extinguish independent thought. Micah's digital journey is a labyrinth of fragmented clues and deliberate misinformation. He stumbles upon encrypted forums, their content tantalizingly close, yet frustratingly out of reach. He finds glimpses of truth obscured by layers of government-sanctioned propaganda, carefully crafted narratives designed to discredit any dissent. Deleted files, their existence hinted at by fragmented metadata, taunt him with the promise of knowledge just beyond his grasp. The digital landscape is a minefield, each click a potential step toward discovery or self-destruction. He encounters carefully constructed disinformation campaigns, designed to sow doubt and confusion amongst those who dare to question Omnicorp's authority. He finds fabricated accounts designed to mimic genuine experiences of cognito link malfunctions, but revealing themselves as carefully constructed traps, leading him down dead-end paths. The deeper he digs, the more he realizes the scale of Omnicorp's control extends beyond the physical world. It permeates the very fabric of the digital realm, shaping the information he can access, influencing the narrative he's allowed to perceive. The constant threat of detection hangs over him, a palpable tension that tightens with each failed search, each deleted file, each misleading lead. The mystery deepens, the danger escalates, yet the elusive nature of the information only fuels his determination. The fragmented clues, though frustrating, also hint at a larger truth, a hidden network of resistance that operates beyond Omnicorp's reach. His search becomes a testament to his unwavering resolve, a relentless pursuit of truth in a world where truth itself is a carefully curated illusion. The digital breadcrumbs, though scattered and often misleading, lead Micah ever closer to the heart of the resistance and to a future where the truth can finally be set free. After weeks of relentless searching, a breakthrough, a flicker of light in the digital darkness, Micah stumbles upon it almost by accident, a seemingly innocuous link hidden within a layer of encrypted code. It leads him to a hidden forum, a clandestine community operating beyond Omnicorp's surveillance. It's a whisper network, a digital haven for those who have experienced the same unsettling glitches, the same fleeting moments of unfiltered thought. Here, amongst the digital shadows, he finds a sense of belonging he never knew he craved. He reads their stories, their fears, their hopes, mirroring his own experiences. He discovers he's not alone in his rebellion, not just a glitch in the system, but part of a growing network of defiance. The shared experiences forge a connection, a sense of camaraderie born out of shared adversity. They share strategies for navigating the digital landscape, tips for evading surveillance, and techniques for protecting their minds from Omnicorp's ever-watchful eye. The anonymity of the network provides a sense of security, allowing them to connect and share vulnerabilities without the fear of reprisal. They exchange information, support each other, and collectively build a strategy for challenging Omnicorp's control. The Whisper Network becomes a source of strength, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by fear and oppression. It is in this digital sanctuary that Micah finds not only information but a community, a collective consciousness pushing back against the suffocating grip of a totalitarian regime, proving that even in the darkest of times, the human need for connection can ignite a revolution. The Whisper Network is a testament to the power of shared experience, a symbol of resistance against the suffocating control of Omnicorp. Within the secure confines of the Whisper Network, a name emerges: Sarah. She's a legend, a whisper in the digital wind, rumored to possess crucial knowledge about the Cognito Link's vulnerabilities. Micah, driven by a mixture of hope and apprehension, reaches out, initiating a cautious exchange of encrypted messages. Their communication is slow, deliberate, each word carefully chosen, weighed against the risk of exposure. Sarah's responses are cryptic, hinting at a deeper understanding of the technology, a knowledge far beyond Micah's own. She speaks of algorithms, of backdoors, of subtle weaknesses within the seemingly impenetrable system. She describes the Cognito Link not as a flawless instrument of control, but as a complex machine, susceptible to errors, prone to glitches, and ultimately hackable. Her words are a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the overwhelming darkness of Omnicorp's reign. The communication builds trust, a fragile bond formed in the digital shadows. Sarah's knowledge is a dangerous weapon, and sharing it comes with immense risk. Yet, she chooses to trust Micah, seeing in him a reflection of her own defiance, a kindred spirit in the fight for freedom. Their exchange is not merely an exchange of information. It is the forging of an alliance, the merging of two minds into a single force, determined to expose the vulnerabilities of Omnicorp's control and liberate their minds from its iron grip. The meeting, though entirely digital, is a turning point, marking the beginning of a collaborative effort to dismantle the system from within. Sarah's knowledge is the key, and Micah, the willing hand to unlock the door to freedom. Sarah's revelations are a cascade of information, a torrent of knowledge that washes over Micah, reshaping his understanding of Omnicorp's control. She unveils the history of the Cognito Link, tracing its origins back to a time when the technology was intended for benevolent purposes, a tool to enhance cognitive function, to connect minds in a collaborative effort. But somewhere along the way, the technology was weaponized, its potential for good twisted into a tool of oppression. She explains that the Cognito Link, despite its seemingly absolute control, is not without its limitations. It's a sophisticated system, but not an infallible one. Its algorithms, though powerful, are not perfect. They are susceptible to unforeseen glitches, to unexpected errors. These are not simply random malfunctions, but inherent weaknesses within the system's architecture, vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Sarah reveals that these vulnerabilities are not merely theoretical. She has first-hand experience exploiting them, creating brief, precious moments of unfiltered thought. Sarah details the specific weaknesses, the points of failure within the system's code, and the potential for creating a counter-algorithm, a digital virus capable of disrupting the cognito-link's control. This isn't merely a theoretical possibility. She has already begun developing the countermeasure, a program designed to override the system's control, to free minds from the clutches of Omnicorp's oppressive regime. This is not just a fight for individual freedom, but a battle for the very soul of humanity, a fight to reclaim the right to think, to feel, to dream, without the omnipresent shadow of fear and control. The information she shares is a blueprint for revolution, a pathway to a future where the human mind is free once more. The air crackles with anticipation as Micah and Sarah finally meet, not in a physical space, but within the secure confines of their encrypted channel. It's a moment of profound significance, a clandestine rendezvous between two individuals united by a shared defiance, a mutual understanding of the stakes. The initial exchange is cautious, each word measured, each sentence carefully constructed to avoid detection. But as their conversation unfolds, a sense of ease develops, a mutual trust blossoming amidst the digital shadows. They share their stories, their experiences of unfiltered thought, their moments of rebellion against Omnicorp's suffocating control. It's a shared vulnerability, a bond forged in the crucible of shared struggle. There's a palpable sense of hope in their voices, a renewed sense of purpose, a shared determination to fight against the oppressive system. In Sarah, Micah finds not only a source of crucial knowledge, but a kindred spirit, a fellow warrior in the fight for mental freedom. Their connection transcends the digital realm. It's a connection of minds, a fusion of intellect and determination. It is in this shared moment of discovery and understanding that their collaborative effort truly begins, the seeds of rebellion sown in the fertile ground of mutual trust and shared purpose. The meeting is not just a technical exchange of information, it is a profound human connection, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming oppression. This initial connection marks a significant turning point, fueling their resolve and igniting a flame of hope in the fight for freedom of thought. As Micah and Sarah work together, something unexpected begins to bloom, a rediscovery of genuine human emotion. In the sterile, emotionless world crafted by Omnicorp, where feelings are suppressed and individuality is stifled, their collaboration becomes a crucible for the resurgence of the full spectrum of human experience. The fear of discovery, the constant threat of erasure, intensifies their shared moments of connection, highlighting the preciousness of their newfound freedom. The shared anxieties, the collective hope, the thrill of defiances are potent emotions, previously dormant, now bursting forth with a raw intensity. A sense of camaraderie develops, a profound bond built on mutual respect and trust. The sterile, controlled environment of their lives had long ago suppressed the capacity for genuine connection, but in their rebellion, they find something far more valuable than mere compliance, a deep, resonant human connection, a rediscovery of the full spectrum of human emotions. Beyond the fear and the thrill of rebellion, a sense of joy emerges, a quiet satisfaction in their shared defiance. And interwoven with these powerful emotions, something unexpected emerges: love. Not the romanticized love of popular culture, but a deep, profound appreciation for another human being, a shared experience of vulnerability and strength. A mutual respect born from their shared struggle against a system designed to extinguish such emotions. It is a love born from rebellion, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. This reawakening of emotions is not merely a personal experience. It becomes a symbol of resistance, a reminder of the humanity that Omnicorp has tried so hard to suppress. With the foundation of trust firmly established, Micah and Sarah begin the meticulous task of strategizing their next move. Their plan is audacious, bordering on suicidal: to expose the truth about the cognito links to the world, to reveal Omnicorp's deception, and to challenge their absolute control. This requires more than just technical expertise. It demands a carefully crafted strategy, a multi-pronged approach designed to maximize impact and minimize risk. Their first step is to refine Sarah's counter-algorithm, ensuring its effectiveness and stability. This requires rigorous testing and refinement, a delicate process fraught with danger. A single mistake could lead to detection, resulting in catastrophic consequences. Simultaneously, they begin to cultivate a network of allies within the resistance, individuals who can help them disseminate their findings and mobilize support for their cause. This is a delicate dance, requiring absolute discretion and unwavering loyalty. The dissemination of information is crucial. They need to bypass Omnicorp's pervasive surveillance systems, utilizing encrypted channels and secure communication protocols to reach the masses. They must carefully craft their message, presenting the evidence in a way that is both compelling and irrefutable, capable of shattering the illusion of Omnicorp's benevolent control. The plan is a delicate balance of technical prowess and strategic maneuvering, a calculated risk designed to expose the truth and ignite a widespread rebellion against Omnicorp's oppressive regime. Their success hinges on their ability to execute their plan flawlessly, a task that demands precision, coordination, and unwavering courage. As Micah and Sarah's activities escalate, so does Omnicorp's surveillance. The subtle anomalies, the fleeting glitches in their cognitolinks, which had previously gone unnoticed, now trigger alarms within the system. The algorithms, once dormant, spring to life, scrutinizing every digital footprint, every whispered conversation, every fleeting thought. The invisible tendrils of surveillance tighten, their digital world becoming a pressure cooker of escalating tension. Micah begins to notice subtle changes, increased scrutiny in his daily life, more frequent scans, and a growing sense of being watched. His once predictable routines are disrupted by unexpected encounters with Omnicorp security forces, their presence a constant reminder of the ever-present threat. The digital whispers between him and Sarah become more erratic, punctuated by moments of silence and disconnection, as the system attempts to intercept their communications. The pressure mounts, the stakes rising exponentially. Every digital interaction, every shared file becomes a high-stakes gamble. Their encrypted channels, once secure, are now under relentless siege, their every communication a battle fought in the shadows of Omnicorp's digital fortress. The tension ratchets up, the atmosphere thick with apprehension. The hunt is on, and Micah and Sarah find themselves trapped in a desperate game of cat and mouse, their every move scrutinized, their every breath monitored. The slightest misstep could be their last. Their rebellion has awakened a sleeping giant, and the consequences of their actions are about to become terrifyingly clear. The alarm blares, a shrill, piercing sound that cuts through the quiet of the night. Micah and Sarah's carefully constructed sanctuary is shattered, the illusion of safety dissolving into a chaotic scramble for survival. Omnicorp security forces are closing in, their digital hounds sniffing out their every move, their physical presence a tangible threat. The chase begins, a desperate flight through the labyrinthine alleys and shadowed corners of the city. Each step is a calculated risk, each turn a gamble against time and against the relentless pursuit of their pursuers. Their once familiar city now feels alien, every shadow a potential hiding place, every corner a potential ambush. The rhythmic thud of boots on concrete echoes in their ears, a relentless drumbeat of impending doom. They navigate the city's underbelly, darting through crowded marketplaces and deserted industrial zones, their movements fluid and precise. Their pursuers are relentless, their technological advantage overwhelming, but Micah and Sarah are resourceful, utilizing their knowledge of the city's hidden passageways and back alleys to evade capture. The tension is palpable, the air thick with the scent of danger. Every breath is a struggle, every heartbeat a countdown to an uncertain future. The city, once a symbol of oppression, now becomes their battlefield, a stage for their desperate struggle against the overwhelming might of Omnicorp. Their escape is a testament to their resilience, their determination to survive, to continue their fight for freedom, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The chase is a frantic ballet of evasion, a desperate dance between hunter and hunted, a breathless race against time. By a hair's breadth, Micah and Sarah evade capture, their pursuers hot on their heels. The narrow escape leaves them breathless, their hearts pounding in their chests, the adrenaline coursing through their veins. They find themselves in a forgotten corner of the city, a place where shadows linger and secrets are whispered. It is here, in this forgotten place, that they stumble upon a hidden entrance, a concealed doorway leading to a world unknown. Descending into the depths, they find themselves in a vast, subterranean network of tunnels and chambers, a hidden city beneath the city. This is no ordinary refuge. It is a sanctuary, a haven for those who dare to defy Omnicorp's control. The air is thick with the murmur of voices, the scent of defiance hanging heavy in the air. They have found refuge within a thriving underground community of rebels, a network of individuals united by their shared resistance against the oppressive regime. This hidden community is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, a symbol of hope in the face of overwhelming adversity. Here, among fellow rebels, Micah and Sarah find respite, a moment to catch their breath, to regroup, and to plan their next move. The sanctuary offers not only physical protection, but also a sense of belonging, a shared understanding of their struggle, and the unwavering support of those who share their ideals. It is a place where dreams of freedom are nurtured, where hope takes root, and where the fight for a better future continues, fueled by the shared belief in a world free from Omnicorp's oppressive control. Their narrow escape has led them to a new beginning, a renewed sense of purpose, and the unwavering support of a community ready to fight alongside them. The relative safety of the underground sanctuary offers Micah a moment of reflection, a chance to confront the gravity of his actions. The weight of rebellion settles heavily upon his shoulders, a burden of responsibility that threatens to crush him. He questions the moral implications of their actions, the potential consequences of challenging a system so deeply entrenched in power. The risks are immense, the stakes impossibly high. The thought of failure weighs heavily on his mind, the potential for catastrophic consequences, a constant, nagging fear. He envisions the worst-case scenario, the complete eradication of the rebellion, the silencing of dissent, the return to a life of absolute control. The lives of those involved, including Sarah's, hang precariously in the balance, their futures inextricably linked to the success or failure of their rebellion. The responsibility is overwhelming, a crushing weight that threatens to suffocate him. He grapples with the ethical dilemmas inherent in their fight, questioning the justifications for their actions, the legitimacy of their rebellion against a seemingly omnipotent power. Is their defiance justified? Are the risks they are taking worth the potential rewards? The questions haunt him, circling relentlessly in his mind, challenging his resolve and threatening to undermine his courage. Yet, despite the overwhelming weight of doubt and fear, a flicker of hope remains, fueled by the belief in a future free from Omnicorp's oppressive control, a future where individual thought and freedom of expression are not merely dreams, but realities. This hope, fragile yet persistent, sustains him, providing the strength to continue the fight, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Deep within the hidden city, Micah and Sarah engage in a tense debate, the weight of their decision pressing heavily upon them. The air crackles with unspoken anxieties, the silence punctuated by the occasional nervous cough or whispered aside. They weigh the risks and rewards of their various options, each suggestion met with careful consideration and counter-arguments. The stakes are impossibly high. Failure could mean the complete annihilation of their rebellion, the silencing of their voices forever. Sarah, ever the pragmatist, advocates for a more cautious approach, suggesting a series of smaller, more controlled releases of information, a gradual erosion of Omnicorp's control. But Micah, fueled by a desperate urgency and a growing sense of defiance, proposes a bolder strategy, a final, unfiltered broadcast directly to the population. It's a high-stakes gamble, a desperate act of defiance that could either ignite a revolution or seal their fate. The idea is fraught with peril, a direct challenge to Omnicorp's absolute authority. It's a gamble that could lead to their immediate capture and erasure, yet it's a risk Micah is willing to take. He believes that only a direct, unfiltered message can reach the hearts and minds of the people, shattering the illusion of control and igniting the spark of rebellion that has been dormant for so long. He sees it as their last, best chance, a desperate act of hope against overwhelming odds. The decision made, the weight of their combined futures rest on the success of this single, audacious act of defiance. The broadcast is scheduled, the countdown begins, and the fate of their world hangs precariously in the balance. The air in the underground bunker is thick with anticipation, a palpable tension hanging heavy in the air. The rebels work feverishly, their movements precise and efficient, preparing for the broadcast. Each task is critical, each step fraught with potential danger. They meticulously check the encryption protocols, ensuring the message remains secure, untraceable by Omnicorp's ever-watchful eyes. The slightest error could compromise their entire operation, leading to immediate capture and the swift, brutal end of their rebellion. Sarah, her fingers flying across the keyboard, works tirelessly to optimize the signal, maximizing its reach while minimizing its vulnerability. Others double-check the backup systems, ensuring redundancy in case of a system failure. The atmosphere is intense, focused, each individual acutely aware of the immense responsibility they bear. Micah, meanwhile, reviews his message, his words carefully chosen, each syllable carrying the weight of his rebellion. He wants to inspire hope, to ignite the spark of defiance in the hearts of the oppressed, to offer a glimmer of freedom in a world shrouded in darkness. The risks are undeniable. Failure means not only their own capture but potentially the crushing of any hope for rebellion. The broadcast represents a significant escalation, a direct confrontation with the all-powerful Omnicorp. Yet, despite the overwhelming odds, a sense of quiet determination permeates the bunker, a shared belief in the power of their message, their shared commitment to a future free from oppression. The countdown continues, the tension mounting, the fate of their world hanging in the balance, poised on the edge of a knife. The final preparations are complete, the moment of truth is imminent. Silence descends upon the bunker, a heavy, expectant silence broken only by the rhythmic hum of the machinery. The moment has arrived. Micah takes a deep breath, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. He focuses, clearing his mind, preparing to transmit his final, unfiltered thought, a raw, unedited expression of defiance, a beacon of hope in the oppressive darkness. With a decisive click, the transmission begins. The raw, unfiltered thought bursts forth, a wave of pure consciousness washing over the city, bypassing the carefully constructed filters of Omnicorp's control. The exact content of this thought remains open to interpretation. It's a potent blend of rebellion, hope, and a profound yearning for freedom. It is a simple yet powerful message, a primal cry against the constraints of a system designed to suppress the very essence of humanity. The impact is immediate and profound. Across the city, individuals experience a fleeting moment of clarity, a crack in the carefully constructed facade of Omnicorp's control. For a brief, precious instant, the carefully manipulated thoughts and emotions are interrupted, replaced by a raw, unfiltered experience. It is a spark, a tiny flicker of rebellion ignited in the hearts and minds of millions, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, its capacity for resistance in the face of overwhelming oppression. The ripple effect is felt throughout the city, a subtle yet undeniable shift in the collective consciousness, a silent rebellion against years of control. The transmission is complete. The seed of revolution has been sown, the future remains uncertain, but the fight for freedom has begun. The immediate aftermath of the broadcast is a chaotic blend of confusion, uncertainty, and burgeoning rebellion. Across the city, individuals experience a jarring disconnect, a fleeting moment of clarity amidst the carefully constructed illusion of Omnicorp's control. The carefully curated thoughts and emotions, so meticulously managed, are briefly disrupted, replaced by a raw, unfiltered awareness. It's a seismic shift, however subtle, a crack in the foundation of Omnicorp's absolute power. In the hidden city, Micah and Sarah watch with bated breath as the initial reports trickle in. The evidence is undeniable. A wave of unrest is sweeping the city. People are questioning, doubting, their minds no longer fully under Omnicorp's control. The carefully constructed narrative of compliance is beginning to unravel, replaced by a nascent sense of defiance. Omnicorp's response is swift and brutal. The city is plunged into a state of heightened alert. Surveillance intensifies, the already pervasive network of cameras and sensors becoming even more intrusive, their omnipresent gaze seeking to identify and neutralize the source of the disruption. The crackdown begins, but the rebellion, once a mere whisper, is now gaining momentum. The unfiltered thought has ignited a spark, a wildfire of defiance spreading through the city, challenging the absolute control of Omnicorp. The streets are alive with a newfound energy, a subtle yet palpable shift in the atmosphere. The fight for freedom has begun, and the future hangs precariously in the balance. The rebellion is no longer a quiet murmur, it's a growing roar. The immediate aftermath of the broadcast is a period of unsettling uncertainty, a tense waiting game. The rebels huddle in the shadows, their hearts pounding in their chests, unsure of what the future holds. The initial wave of defiance, while encouraging, is met with a brutal crackdown from Omnicorp. The city is under siege, the streets patrolled by heavily armed enforcers, the air thick with fear and suspicion. Micah and Sarah, despite their success, are consumed by a gnawing unease. The consequences of their actions are far-reaching and unpredictable. They have ignited a spark, but whether it will become a wildfire or quickly extinguish itself remains uncertain. The risks were immense, the stakes impossibly high. Now they wait, suspended in a state of anxious anticipation, the weight of their actions pressing heavily upon them. The fear is palpable, not just for their own safety, but for the fate of the rebellion. Will the people, emboldened by their brief moment of clarity, continue to resist? Or will they succumb to the fear and intimidation tactics of Omnicorp? The answers remain elusive, shrouded in a fog of uncertainty. The line between success and catastrophic failure is razor thin, a precarious balance hanging in the air. They are caught in a vortex of hope and despair, unsure if their audacious act of defiance has truly made a difference or only hastened their own demise. The weight of their decision hangs heavy in the silence, the uncertainty, a chilling companion in their desperate struggle for freedom. The broadcast, though seemingly fleeting, plants seeds of rebellion that subtly yet significantly alter the social landscape. While Omnicorp's iron fist crushes overt displays of dissent, a quiet transformation unfolds. Whispers replace shouts, clandestine meetings replace public gatherings. Micah's unfiltered thought, though initially a single spark, becomes a symbol, a rallying point for those yearning for freedom. The city's underbelly, once a place of shadows and fear, transforms into a network of resistance. Hidden messages encoded in seemingly innocuous everyday conversations spread like wildfire. A new language emerges, a coded lexicon that allows rebels to communicate without detection. Acts of subtle defiance become commonplace. A misplaced glance, a shared smile, a seemingly accidental bump, all carrying hidden meaning, all acts of silent rebellion against Omnicorp's iron grip. The impact isn't immediately visible, but its presence is felt. A collective consciousness begins to form, a shared understanding of the oppressive system and the yearning for a different future. Micah's message, though initially a single unfiltered thought, becomes a shared narrative woven into the fabric of the city's hidden resistance. It is the story of defiance, a testament to the enduring human spirit, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. The rebellion is subtle, yet profound, a quiet revolution simmering beneath the surface, waiting for its moment to erupt. The dust settles, leaving behind a landscape of both destruction and nascent hope. The fate of Micah and Sarah remains shrouded in uncertainty. Did their defiant act truly break the chains of Omnicorp's control, or did it merely hasten their own demise? The city, scarred by conflict, holds its breath, its future hanging precariously in the balance. The silence is heavy, pregnant with unspoken questions. Did the seeds of rebellion they sowed take root, or were they crushed under the heel of Omnicorp's relentless power? The answer remains elusive, a mystery etched in the city's fractured streets, a question mark hanging over every hesitant step towards freedom. We are left with a lingering ambiguity, a poignant uncertainty. The echoes of their rebellion resonate, a faint whisper in the wind, a testament to their courage and sacrifice. Did they succeed in liberating minds, or did they merely become martyrs in a long and arduous struggle? The narrative ends not with a triumphant conclusion, but with a lingering question, a challenge to the listener to contemplate the enduring power of resistance, the enduring human spirit, and the uncertain, ever-shifting tides of revolution. The fight for freedom, it seems, continues, its outcome unwritten, its future yet to be determined. The city waits, watching, its heart beating to the rhythm of uncertain hope. The story of Micah and Sarah serves as both a cautionary tale and an inspiration, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. The legacy of Micah's unfiltered thought reverberates through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. His act of defiance, a single spark against the oppressive darkness of Omnicorp's control, ignited a flame that continues to burn, albeit subtly, in the hearts of those who yearn for freedom. Even in the face of uncertainty, the memory of his rebellion serves as a potent symbol of hope. The story of Micah is not merely a tale of rebellion. It is a reminder of the inherent human need for autonomy, for the freedom to think, feel, and express without constraint. His actions, though fraught with peril, planted seeds of dissent that continue to sprout, shaping a future where the concept of free thought transcends the limitations imposed by technological control. The fight for mental liberation, once a whisper in the shadows, becomes a persistent echo resonating through generations to come. The ambiguity of Micah's fate only amplifies his enduring significance. He becomes a figure shrouded in both mystery and inspiration, a symbol of the unwavering human spirit's capacity to challenge even the most formidable of oppressors. His legacy is not defined by a clear-cut victory or defeat, but by the enduring power of his defiance, a testament to the indomitable human quest for freedom of thought. The story of Micah serves as a timeless reminder that the struggle for freedom is an ongoing journey, a constant negotiation between oppression and the irrepressible human spirit. The fight continues, fueled by the echoes of his unthought.